Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to a new chapter of my solo venture here in Russia, as part of my travel from Morocco to New Zealand without flying. Today, well, I have just been dropped off here. It is 5:40 and it is pretty cold, I can say. But check this out. We are in the Republic of Kalmykia, specifically the city of Elista, the capital. So what's so special about this republic? It is a Buddhist place here. The majority of people here are ethnically Kalmyks and Buddhists. I know very little about this place and I'm only gonna be here for 24 hours, so I'm gonna try to make the most of this time and try to understand Kalmyk culture a little more, as well as the city of Elista. Look at the Buddha here. That's a big pagoda. It's like I'm back in Myanmar or something. So follow me on a journey to try and understand Kalmykia, the only Buddhist republic in Europe. So we got those yurts here in the middle of the main square for some reason. We got this gate here. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite different from a normal Russian city, except you got the statue of Lenin. Every city, every town I've been to in Russia, they had a statue of Lenin, and there it is. I think this is the best one I've seen, actually. It still looks like, you know, Russian buildings and stuff, just with a little quirk in the middle. And on top of there, well, you got the flag of Russia, and next to it you got the flag of Kalmykia. So yeah, much like other republics within Russia, it has some autonomy, some self-governing rights, but it's still very much a part of Russia. So I figured the language barrier would make this trip a little bit difficult, so I made some friends that I don't need to talk to. How are you doing, buddy? They've been following me for like the past 10 minutes as I am walking around looking for a coffee shop, and I can't find any open coffee shop, which is a shame because I really need a coffee, and some Wi-Fi would be great as well because my internet stopped working again. You know, this is Russia, you can't really rely on internet. And here we got some Soviet murals, but it's different from what you see usually. It seems to be about Kalmyk people. I mean, I suppose. I could tell you for sure if I had internet, but I don't. But in any case, the Kalmyk people, like, who are they? I didn't even say that. Well, they originate from Mongolia. And about 400 years ago, as part of their nomadic life, they ended up here. They traveled all the way here from the steppes of Mongolia. And, well, from all the people that arrived here, a lot of them left and some stayed. And Kalmyk, well, in the Kalmyk language, there is a Kalmyk language, and Kalmyk means those who stayed. But today, of course, the nomadic life is over. They don't wear the traditional attire anymore. They work 9 to 5s, and most of them sadly don't even speak the Kalmyk language anymore. It's an endangered language. Most of them speak Russian instead. And to my despair, they don't speak much English as far as I know, so I can't even ask for directions to get to a coffee shop. You know where I can find a coffee shop? Coffee shop! Okay, it took me a while to find an open coffee shop, but it's done. I had my coffee and I'm woken up now. That should be better. Even though the weather has turned to shit, now it's raining, but you know, that's my only day in Kalmykia, so no choice. We're gonna endure it and visit anyway. I lost my dog friends, sadly, and they were there during my darkest hours, so I'm grateful. I mean, literally, like the sun wasn't up, so it was the darkest hours. Anyway, check this out. Boom! This is the largest Buddhist temple in all of Europe, and it only makes sense that it's in Kalmykia, the only majority Buddhist republic in Europe. I saw it on picture and I thought it was like much smaller, but no, it's actually pretty damn big. So there is supposed to be a big statue of Buddha inside. Let's see if we can see it. Well, that was impressive. I wasn't expecting a ceremony like this. And apparently it's like that every day. So the Kalmyk language may be endangered, but the religion certainly isn't. There are so many people in there. Wow. And this Buddha is gigantic. I think it's actually the second tallest statue of Buddha in Europe, and the first one is also in Kalmykia, but somewhere else. And I don't think I'd ever seen a Buddhist ceremony like this, like even in Thailand and all. I sat there for like 20 minutes and I was like, wow, I don't understand anything that's going on, but it's impressive. Where did you come from? Oh, Francie.
А,
Da. Do you speak Kalmyk? Kalmykski?
да.
Roski privyet, Kalmykski?
Мендевт.
Miendiv?
Мендевт.
Miendivd, okay. Oh. And here you got the Dalai Lama himself. Well, I can't read Russian, but I think those pictures are from the Dalai Lama when he was here, maybe? Did the Dalai Lama visit this place? Dalai Lama sanctified this place of 2004. Oh, okay, nice. So he did come here and sanctify the temple in 2004. So if you're wondering why this temple was only sanctified 2004, it was finished around the same time. You know, it's a very recent temple actually, even though Buddhism has been here for 400 years. So, oh, like if Buddhism has been here for 400 years, why is the biggest temple so recent? Well, there is a reason to that. I'm gonna show you something. This, I actually walked a whole hour to get here, and it's so windy now. It's so windy. Kalmykia is known to be windy, so I hope it won't ruin the video too much. I actually received an alert on my phone about the strong winds. They like to send alerts here in Russia, but it's better than like the missile threats in Rostov. In 1943, the Soviet Union, under Stalin's leadership, decided to deport all of the Kalmyk people from their homeland here. They were deported all over Russia to Siberia, to other regions, and it happened overnight without notice. The official reason was suspicion of the Kalmyk people having collaborated with the German army. So that was the biggest modern tragedy for the Kalmyk people until they were allowed to return in 1957. So for 14 years they were exiled, living out of their homeland, and about half of them actually died in exile. So yeah, I mean, Stalin is a pretty controversial character, but I would assume that the Kalmyk people don't hold him very dearly. And this monument was built to remember that dark chapter in Kalmyk history. And I assume this train here is there to symbolize the deportation of the Kalmyk people that lasted until, they put every year here, until 1956. And to this day, the Kalmyk population is still pretty low. Only about 360,000 people live in Kalmykia, even though it has a size around the same as Austria. Can you imagine? Not that many people live there in the Kalmyk steppe that used to be home to nomadic people just roaming around the land. But nowadays they live in cities such as this one. Over a third of the population of Kalmykia actually lives here in Elista. And there goes another nice little temple. Wow. Is that what Tibet looks like? I don't know, never been there. Honestly, it's pretty impressive that they managed to, retain their religion even after everything that happened to them in the last 4 centuries. It wasn't really easy for them. They were surrounded by, other religions, mostly Orthodox, and yet there we are today. Really shows how strong their beliefs are, I suppose. Probably the weirdest republic in Russia. So believe it or not, Elista is not just the capital of Buddhism in Russia, it's also the chess capital of Russia. They built a whole chess city. Actually in 1998 they held the chess Olympiads here in Elista, and they built this whole thing. I mean, I have no idea what's going on in there, but let's check it out. Let's see if we can see some chess players, I don't know, chess boards. Let's see what's going on. Well, I mean, they call that chess city for some reason. To me, it's just a normal neighborhood. I don't really know what's up with that place. Why do you call this chess city? This building here is called Chess Palais, so that's probably where things are going on. Let's check that out. Well, looks like it's closed. I don't know, I can see a chessboard there. There's a chessboard inside. And I heard there was a chess museum somewhere, so maybe this is where the chess museum is. Well, not much more to say about this, but Just so you know, this is the chess capital of Russia, Elista. Yeah, let's get out of here. Well, no chess museum, so I went to see the Museum of Kalmykia instead. And you can see some traditional Kalmyk attire. Looks pretty cool. And they got a book about the Dalai Lama. Looks like they really like that guy here. Is that Genghis Khan? I'm not really sure. Yeah, this is Genghis Khan, the most famous Mongolian for sure. I wish they had statues of him here, but doesn't seem to be the case. I'll have to wait until I visit Mongolia to see more of him. Genghis Khan intermarried with the Kalmyks and gave his daughters in marriage to Kalmyk Khans. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. YouTube, no, I need a VPN. You need a VPN.
VPN тоже не работает. Так, пойдемте дальше.
Okay, following you. Oh. Yurt of Mongolian costumes. Okay. Yeah, some traditional Mongolian costumes. Oh, and this is the map of the migration from the Kalmyks who they came from around this area. This is Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia. I was about to say Wolk, but maybe they had horses or something, but they came all the way here to Kalmykia. Привет.
I know English just a little bit.
Oh, you speak English? Great.
A little bit. Any questions?
Yeah, is this the Kalmyk language here?
It's a traditional Kalmyk writing. It's called Todobichik.
Todobichik.
Yes.
Okay. And do you use that sometimes, or it's just?
Or just for pictures,
Yeah.
calligraphy. Not in documents and not in school. No.
Okay. If someone speaks Mongolian, can you understand them?
Yes, we can. Yesterday, Mongolians came here.
Oh, really?
And we talking to each other. They understand Kalmyk language and we understand Mongolian.
Yeah, it's like the same
Group.
The same group. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I go in?
Yes.
Wow, this is so. The doors are really tiny here.
On this side of Yurta, it's a Buddhist.
Like worship, place of worship.
When people go in, they кланяются.
Okay.
It's for alcohol, making alcohol.
Oh, what kind of alcohol?
Kalmyk alcohol, vodka, called
Oh,
araka.
Araka. Okay.
Sell it in our.
Your shop.
Yes.
Your shop. Okay. Yeah, I might be interested.
Like this. And
Wow.
Like this.
Okay. Whoa.
Yes, and then.
Wow. You're so good at this. How?
Thank you.
How? I'm gonna get humiliated, but I have to try.
Yes.
Okay, let's try it. Am I doing it right? This way. Okay. This is gonna be a disaster. No, I'm so bad. Can I try again?
Yes, of course.
Almost. Okay, like this.
Не.
Like this. Okay. That should be better like this. Too high. One more. Okay, a bit lower.
Almost.
It's too difficult.
You can stand near.
Yeah. It's too difficult. Too difficult for me. I give up. You won. Congratulations. Woo! It's raining hard.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm wearing a traditional Mongolian. Do the Kalmyk also wore this in the past?
Yes.
Yeah? Kalmyks and Mongolians. Looks pretty nice. Can you tell me again how to say thank you? Hanjinav. Okay. Well, I guess I got humiliated again after a brutal defeat a few days ago against an Ingush teenager at the punching machine. Now it's time for the shooting. I got destroyed. I couldn't even shoot one straight at the target. Like, is it really that hard, or am I just like super bad at it? Let me know. No, that museum was worth the $5, and I got to dress as a Mongolian or Kalmyk. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, you know. Anyway, I've been awake for so long at this point, I need to eat something. So let's try to find a place to eat some actual Kalmyk food. That would be great. Okay, we get some Kalmykian food already. This is Bolsk. Apparently this is supposed to be some kind of bread. Doesn't look like bread. It's some kind of fried thing. It's pretty good. And I also got some tea that I forgot the name of, but it also doesn't look like tea. Like, it's not transparent at all, you can see anything. Is that really tea? Let's try it. That doesn't taste like tea at all. It tastes more like soup, if anything. It doesn't taste bad, but I don't really understand. That's strange. Okay, and there we got the main dish. This is dotur. I'm not sure how to say it. But this is made with sheep meat, so let's try it out. This meat is very flavorful. Like, it's a strong meat, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the Kalmyks and the Mongolian, they eat a lot of like very meat-based dishes. You know, they eat a lot of meat because it's pretty cold there from where they're from. Even here it's a bit cold, but not as cold as Mongolia. But they do need to eat a lot of meat to survive, basically. So that's why you get those kind of dishes. Привет. This is my room here in Elista, and it better be nice because this is the most expensive room I have paid so far, I think, of the whole trip. I paid it 3,100 rubles, which is about, I think, about 34 euros. That's a lot of money for me, okay? Oh my god, my haircut is terrible. Okay, the bathroom seems alright. Yeah, that's decent. There aren't really any cheap accommodations in the city, so yeah, I didn't really have a choice. And also I can't use my VPN anymore. My VPN stopped working, which means I basically can't do anything on the internet. So yeah, as I've already said, it's not easy to travel in Russia, especially when it comes to internet and stuff. So yeah, this is where I end up. I mean, not too bad, I guess. Too expensive though. Here. Okay. Oh my god, that weather. Well, I didn't have time to conclude the video earlier because I was running late for the bus. So here I am in my next city. Anyway, that was 24 hours in Kalmykia. There's actually so much more to do, especially outside of Elista. You can see pink lakes, you can go to safari to see the only antelopes in Europe. You can visit a village of yurts and sleep in yurts. You can go to the Caspian Sea. I mean, there is so much to do in Kalmykia. But I'm sure some knowledge of Russian would come very handy here. So yeah, if I ever come back to Kalmykia, it will be with some fluency in Russian, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I thought it was interesting to see a culture like this. Who knows, in a few decades, if this will still be here. Like, the language is already dying, the religion, well, it's still holding strong for now, but who knows, because the people get more and more Russified, and you know, those kind of subcultures you can find. Well, a lot of the times the clock is running for them, so it's interesting to visit them before that happens. Anyway, I'm now heading south to the Caucasus Mountains, and I'm going on a very big side quest. We're gonna do some mountaineering, and you guys will see that next week. So I'll just end this video on this triumph arc and this picture of Putin. No idea what that means, but see you all next week.